Start, they say. Just do it, they say. You can do it, they say. Oh, but can I? Can you? Can you do what they are telling us to do? Hi, I'm Judy Mack. Welcome to my channel. I'm a new YouTuber and I am trying to start a channel, and I'm 78 years old. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm going to give it a try. Let's see. Let's think about the challenges that you have in your life that you could overcome if you keep on keeping on. Are there times when you would love to learn how to sew, paint, write a book, play music, sing, and you just know that there's no way that you can do these things? But have you ever really given it a hard look and a good try? Well, that's what I'm trying to do now with this YouTube channel. I invite you to give me some comments below on things that you want to do, but you're afraid to do. Like I'm afraid. I have no confidence in what I'm doing, but I'm doing it, and let's see what you can do. Never in my wildest imagination would I've ever thought that I would be able to paint anything that resembled other than a stick figure. But I've been persistent with it, and I've been watching YouTube, and I've been watching some of the ladies and gentlemen on YouTube that teach you how to do the strokes and how to use colors the right way and how to mix colors. And I have grown. I mean, I never in a million years would have thought that I could do this when I started out painting. I might have done a stick figure and it could have looked like a man or a woman, but I didn't know how to do any of this other stuff. But I kept trying, and that's what I encourage you to do today. Keep on trying, whatever your hobby is, whatever your desire is, whatever brings life to you. Just keep trying and see how you can progress. And sure, there are going to be times when you just tear it up, throw it away, paint over it, tear your papers, toss them in the garbage and say, I give up. But if you keep on trying, you can manage what you truly set your heart to. I know that there have been times when I've repainted my canvas, just whited it out once more, just whited it out and started over. So there are times when you just kind of sort of think, you got to give up, you can't do it, you might as well forget it. But then you think, I can do it. I know I can follow the directions. I can do these things. So I'm encouraging you today, whatever it is, if like I say, if it's writing or painting or singing or making music, you can do it if you keep on keeping on. There's going to be challenges for sure. There's going to be times when you have maybe a creative or a mental block, but you can put it aside for a little bit, rest your mind, calm yourself down, and then go back to it at a later time. And you know what? Most of the time, it'll fall into place. And you'll be like, why didn't I see that before? I'd like to ask you if you've had one of those days when you thought that you could never do your hobby or your gift that you're trying to accomplish. Have there been times in your days when you have just said, there's no way? But if you, and I would love to have you to comment below if that has happened to you, because then I know I'm not the only one, and I know I'm not the only one for sure. But when you encourage me, then I can return the encouragement back to you. So what are some of the things that you've tried and maybe failed at, but yet you've tried again and you've accomplished that task? There's always going to be someone that's going to be maybe better than you, but there's going to be somebody that's not as good as you. And they're going to be looking up to you and thinking, how do you do what you do? And to you, it's nothing special by that time because you have mastered whatever it is that you've set your mind to. When my daughters were small, I sewed. I made their clothes. They went to a school which their uniform needed to be well below their knees, and My daughters are both tall. They're 5'9", 6 foot, and that was kind of an accomplishment, because you go to the stores and you don't find the long skirts that they needed to wear. So I trained myself how to sew, and from there I enjoyed quilting. So I learned how to quilt. And then in the last little bit, I've taken up doing mosaics with glass and artwork, and now into painting, and now into trying to establish a YouTube channel. So I keep on trying, and I encourage you to keep on trying. Are there things that you think that you cannot do, but in your heart you really want to do, and you think you can? I advise you to search YouTube, search out experts in your field, and just give it a try. Try to learn as much as you can, and soon you'll be building up your confidence in your own self, and you'll gain some self-esteem in that area. So just give it a try. Comment below, hit the like button if I encourage you whatsoever today, and just subscribe and let me know your comments. I'd appreciate it very much. I appreciate all that you do. I thank you for listening to this old woman here, just trying to give some advice along the way. See you next time.